So it's not just about getting the business, it's also about keeping the business. And the words you use in potential conflicts or if there's an issue that comes up can either create a negative train of thought and that grow even into a more negative situation, or you can diffuse it. And so there are certain words. In my home study course, I talk about dangerous words. These are beyond the home study course. These are different words, however, they're still dangerous. And also the way you use them. And so if it's a client, if it's a friend, spouse, coworker, what people will tend to do when they see somebody that's upset, and that's the first thing. In my program, I talk about calibrating. Watch the people around you. If it's your client, watch them. Calibrate, meaning take a sense of if there's a difference in their mannerisms, their voice, their gestures. Are they changing emotionally from maybe neutral or happy to, oh, they're frowning or they're not smiling as much. And once you calibrate, now you are involved in the conversation instead of not realizing it and then it exploding on you. So once you sense that there's something wrong, and sometimes they may just call you and tell you, I'm upset. And I'll explain what to do if that happens. However, if you sense that and it's kind of bubbling up inside them, most people will make a phrase or say a phrase like, you sound angry or you seem angry. So when you say angry, they have to think about what angry means or anger to them. They have to process that information, which then actually causes that emotion to even expand for them to feel even more angry. Or you sound upset, or you seem upset. What's upset feel like? What's upset all about? They have to feel that again. Or you seem concerned. Or are you mad about something? Mad. And those will create a negative train of thought, which then will escalate a potential bigger argument. And so you want to diffuse that. You want to handle that potential conflict. And after you calibrate that and you say that, instead of saying you seem angry, upset, or concerned, or mad, whatever it is, instead you say, after you calibrate and you notice there's something going on, you say this phrase, it seems like I did something wrong. And this is if you sense it. And they say, yes, this is what you did, or this is what I'm concerned about. You didn't call me back, or you didn't tell me about this. Whatever it is, it seems like I did something wrong. So you're taking a bit of ownership, but also you're getting them engaged into the conversation. Let them explain. They'll explain it in a more calm way. And then after you identify what they're upset about, concern, then you express to them how you're going to take care of it, how everything's going to be okay. And the next phrase you use to then acknowledge and keep them engaged and to diffuse this potential situation. The next phrase is after you say, I'll take care of it, it won't happen again. And now you say this phrase, forgive me. So instead of saying, I'm sorry, which puts it all on you, you say, forgive me, which is two ways. You're expressing, you acknowledge that you did something incorrect, if you did, and you're asking them to say or forgive you, to engage into it and acknowledge it. So it won't happen again, forgive me. And they will then diffuse it even a level lower to where they're now, okay, I've been acknowledged. And that's the other main thing about this is people want to be acknowledged, they want to be heard. So if you don't notice and recognize that they're upset, that'll then cause it to just get to a boiling point. You want to be able to watch them, listen, and then acknowledge it, have a conversation about it. And this is where, once you do that, the relationship will continue and grow, and ideally, ultimately, to get referrals or if for business, or just to have good relationships with your coworkers or friends or spouse. And this, just one technique alone, will help you with potential conflicts so that you're more in control of your calm, so you know what to say and what to do. So remember, it seemed like I did something wrong, and it won't happen again, or okay, forgive me if you did something wrong. Otherwise, you can have the conversation, well, this is what the misunderstanding happened. I sent you an email or did this or whatever that, and you can clarify that. However, if it's your ownership, acknowledge it, acknowledge them, and then end it off with forgive me. So that's one communication technique that will help you tremendously. I have a home study course, I have other programs. if you want to visit my website and to learn more about how to connect with anyone in 90 seconds or less, or how to get more yeses. Well, thanks for listening to Your Success. Bye now.